Hello everyone, and welcome to Half Beard's HUD's Heads Up. Today we have Gettysburg, Armored Warfare, a RTS third-person shooter hybrid thing from Paradox and Radioactive Software, I think is the name of the company, which actually is one dude. Dan Green, if I'm not mistaken, is his name. He worked very hard in this game. So we're going to jump right in. There's two gameplay types available right now. Army Skirmish, which is the RTS, and Deathmatch, which is the third-person shooter. We'll jump right into the Dallas server here, because that's where our other reviewer, Michael, is actually waiting for us to show us some of the RTS, because as you can see, not a ton of people playing this game right now. Yeah, we'll just jump right in. It is worth noting this game is $10, and it's a one-man operation. It's kind of rough. There's a lot of promise here, though. Okay, so we're going to start off by spawning our army, and we got all sorts of units, both from the future and the past. That's kind of the whole thing with this game, is it's all a mix of future units and past units. So we'll start with some infantry. Some crappy infantry, because all they got is musket rifles. And we'll get some future man infantries. And maybe an APC or two. And because I'm an idiot and I love Zeppelins, Zeppelins! As a note, if you do nothing but spawn Zeppelins, they cannot take control points very well. This entire game is kind of all about control points. So as you can see, we got our units here. Over here, my Michael should be doing something. He should be setting up his units. Oh, nice. Here's my guys. The whole point is taking control, just taking control points. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, why don't we get started? I'll show you kind of how this works. Kind of works like most RTSs. The only problem is you can't really rotate the camera. Lots of good voices here. Here, why don't we go back? Send these guys back here to take this.
Yes, sir.
Take this unit for me. Different commands, attack, move position, halt, the standard stuff you'd expect. Attack around. Got our Zeppelins up there. Just gonna take some control points. You can have up to 4 people doing an army skirmish map. I haven't really seen a lot of people playing this particular map style online.
Let's give 'em hell, boys.
Which is kind of a pity. It's been mainly deathmatch, which is generally the more interesting of the oh, we're over here. Generally the more interesting of the types to play. Why don't we these guys over here?
After the Greybacks.
We'll get into that in a little bit. And then because I like Zeppelins, go up here. You get pretty high. These maps are 9 kilometers by 9 kilometers, by the way. If you were wondering for size. We are playing online right now, however, you can do offline matches. There isn't really any sort of single-player campaign or tutorial or anything like that, which is
engaging the enemy.
Kind of a discredit to the game. There's not a lot. It doesn't really describe anything very well, and it really could use a tutorial. That said, I'm going to be making this point a lot in this video. This game was made by one guy, and yeah, it's kind of rough, but he's been very active on the forums, Steam forums, and I've heard other forums as well, and he's made very clear he's going to patch the shit out of this game as soon as he gets a chance. He's working real hard to kind of get feedback and figure out what he needs to do to make this a better game. There's also, it's important to note that this game will be getting a Steam Workshop access in the not-too-distant future. Spring, which, could mean whatever, but spring. That'll be happening in. And once it's got that, I have a feeling this game's going to be very much the monkeys with typewriters sort of thing, where you get enough people pumping out enough mods, and official patches are coming, increasing what's kind of going on. Somebody else has joined this game apparently. Somebody with a not a very nice Steam name. Once that happens, I have a feeling you're gonna really see this game come into its own and just become a generally better game. I have no clue where Michael is and what he is doing. I have a feeling the game may have crashed on him. There has been a little bit of trouble with crashing, I know that. I don't know. There's most certainly some problems with this game, but I really like the concept. Civil War stuff is simply not done enough. I have a real love of Civil War stuff. I think it's real neat. And it's very clear that the guy who made this is trying real hard to kind of, you know, put some work into here. Hold on. And what really wants to make this just a better game. Yeah, and when that happens, I know that's going to be a big thing. As for stuff that's planned right now for this game, there is a, what is it called? I think it's the Desert mod pack. Apparently... Hold on, I've got to play Mentor for a second here. What am I saying here? Oh, something's happening. Oh, too much is going on at once. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, and that's a Desert mod pack, which is going to add some new environments as well as 10 new weapons. We'll get into how the weapons work in a sec. Wow, this thing got full up. So we'll see a little bit of battling, but it's an RTS game. I've taken over most of this map, and we're currently draining Confederate tickets because I'm the only one who managed to get things going right away. Oh god, stuff is happening. Oh, I see. He just wasn't actually attached to anything. Looks like he jumped out and joined the Union. He's on my team now. Awesome. Let's take down these steam people. I've just got my Zeppelins hanging here, so we're going to do the fun thing, and that's...
Sir. Yes,
nope,
sir.
nope, stay here.
Course. Engaging the enemy. Sir. Changing course.
Attack enemy. You can only right-click where there's actually enemies, sadly. I'm just going to keep right-clicking until an enemy shows up, because I like Zeppelins. This game's got a nice sense of humor, as well. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it does. You got stuff like the achievement for... That's him zooming around the map. Every character, per human being is like this little yellow dot that flies around, which I think is kind of neat. Like the achievement for winning a single game is called Just a Tip, which I think is funny. And this game has achievements for giving a certain amount of people.
APC rolling out. Let's ride.
So,
APC rolling
yeah, like,
out.
I just don't know what to think with this game. Like, I really like a lot of what there is going on here.
What am I, a jarhead on wheels? You want to rethink that, sir?
All right. I really like what this game kind of has going on in terms of, in terms of its style. Like, I really like Confederate. I really like the Civil War stuff. I think it's a completely underused genre, and this game does try to do some neat stuff with just concepts in general. Here, we're gonna. I don't think this.
Jarhead on wheels? Think that, sir? Drive where?
Oh man.
Taking to the
Ah!
skies for the
Oh,
stars
what? We're
and
actually
stripes.
controlling now. Alright, you can actually control sometimes. I thought actual direct control wasn't allowed in
One dirigible at your service, sir.
in this mode, but I guess I was wrong. I kind of learned things about this game a lot, because again, no adequate tutorial. But yeah, new weapons are coming out. Like, I just feel like there's a lot to talk about this game. It's kind of neat. As you can see, that bar down there, that's my global XP. We have kind of a consistent rank system. Which, as that goes up, I'm not sure, but I think you unlock weapons as that goes up. Oh, that's my APCs. I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's a problem I have with this game, is the blue and the gray is, yes, historically accurate, but also kind of hard to tell apart sometimes. Okay, we're gonna switch out to one of those APCs.
Buckle up for Lincoln!
Show you what this looks like. Oop. That's where I'm going. There is no good way to get through a fence as a vehicle. Let's go get some guys. Oh, the carnage! The horror! Oh, I'm stuck. He's withdrawing. Oh, that's a lot of fun. Alright. So we figured out how to do things in this game that are actually worthwhile. At least in this mode. Again, the third-person shooter mode is a little different. I guess I'll mention maps, as this is multiplayer only. There are a total of 4 maps. We got Gettysburg here, which is obviously the big one, as you know, games called Gettysburg. And there's also Antietam, Shiloh, Seven Pines, and something else that I can't remember. Tito, Shiloh, Seven Pines, and yeah, that's all of them. Only 4 maps right now. Again, they're looking to add more maps very soon. Yeah. So this game's kind of neat. It's $10, and it's I don't know. It could be better, but it most certainly could be worse. Let's put it that way. Why don't I show you what the armored Union guys look like? I find this is funny. They bend with their whole trunks. Also, if you're a fan of Civil War era music, this game has you motherfucking covered. I have not heard Yellow Rose of Texas yet, which is a favorite of mine, but, you know, whatever. The deathmatch maps, when you're playing deathmatch mode, it does go up to 64 players, which is kind of unique for an indie game. I don't know. I really don't know how to feel with this game. On the one hand, yeah, it could look better. It's a little jaggy, and there could be a better variety of some stuff in some places. On the other hand, I really like what it's trying to do. I really like the concept. There is some fun core gameplay here. There's just some mild problems as well. With a few patches, and once that mod support gets big, this game's gonna be a lot of fun. See, this is the thing. If you're walking in third person, it takes a while. So I suggest just ignoring that entirely when you're in RTS mode, and you know, having fun this way. Are those mine? Yeah, apparently all my Zeppelins got taken. Oh no, this is. Yeah, all my Zeppelins must have got taken down. So we're gonna go over here.
Affirmative, sir. Engaging the enemy.
Again, I can't help it.
None of you boys get car sick, right?
I kind of like some of the just like the voice work well. There's a lot of character in this game. It's honestly really impressive. It's done by one guy. It's nice and tongue-in-cheek too. I know a lot of people get put off by something that's overly historically accurate. This game is most certainly not that. We're just gonna go invade the enemy base. I don't even know if I can. I've never tried it before. Whoever Absurdist is, he is disconnected. Crashing through fences. Jumping into the enemy base. I officially have 0 health, but I'm still driving. My base now. We're gonna park this here. Does nobody any good there.
And this nation
And we
owes
won.
you a debt.
Awesome.
I salute
So
you all.
we're gonna wait for it to start up again. We're gonna disconnect, and I'll show you what this game looks like when people are playing it. Because we'll actually have some people in a third-person shooter match. If you're playing this, if you do play this, choose to buy this and play it online, you'll notice there are very, very few people playing the RTS portion of this game. I don't know why. Just happens to be the case. So we are going to exit out, and we're going to jump onto the San Jose server, which, wow, that's even empty too? Alright, generally, this map has about 10 or so people in it. Hopefully that'll pick up a little bit. We're going to jump in, though. Michael should be joining us shortly. Hopefully this will, the more we kind of jump into these, the more we'll get more people. So, the AI does a decent job of kind of filling out what's not happening. But, it's kind of dumb. There's been a lot of times where I have just literally stared at a fucking AI and shot them in the back of the head. So that's not great. Well, let's jump into this tank and go shoot some things. One of my favorite things to do in this game is to just shoot at Zeppelins. Because, you know, fuck Zeppelins. Oh, floating and shit, high and mighty. What the hell's wrong with them? I think that's an enemy Zeppelin. Yeah, it is. We're gonna take that thing down. As far as I know, there's no friendly fire, which has kind of been my way of figuring out which is an enemy unit, which is not, just by firing at them. Oh, there was another tank around here somewhere. That's not that one. Alright, so the way respawning works is if you want to stay as the same unit, you can just wait to respawn. However, if you press the escape key, you can just go and switch to another unit. Which I'm going to do, because part of the tank is, there are other things to show you in this game. Like the artillery. Artillery works exactly how artillery works, i.e. stand back, fire, and hope to hit something, despite the fact you probably won't. I'm not good with artillery, but whatever.
Great nation.
Or we could win. Yeah, that's also something we can do.
Climb to our feet and press on.
Voice acting. As you can see, I've noticed just if you join a game, the more people will start joining that game. It's all a matter of everyone just seems to be watching the server list, waiting for anything to start filling up. I don't know. I really don't know what this game. I really like a lot of what it has to do. Really what it's trying to do. It's just it has some trouble really showing what's great about that.
Say hello
Try
to
to the shoulder.
my rather large friend.
Hold on 1 second. The fun of trying to manage this stuff when the multiplayer infrastructure in this game is not great. It's not good. There's no real good way to invite somebody. Yeah, there's some problems. Again, though, there's a lot of promise here. Given some time, I think this game, given some time, given some mods, given some patching, I think this game would be a lot of fun. If you want my absolute honest opinion as for right now, should you buy this game? No, you should not buy this game right now. If you like the concept, and you should because it's a really cool concept, go to the Steam page, go to the update history, bookmark the update history, and then wait until it is updated at least once. Once it's been updated once, go and spend your money. This is a fun game. $10, it could be much more. $10 is a decent price to pay. Once some of the bugs have been ironed out, and I know that 1.01 patch is coming soon, buy this game. If you're into that kind of Civil War stuff, because there is not a lot of Civil War games. And honestly, supporting the one-man development team, something I'm all for. Yeah, big guns, lots of recoil. You're gonna learn burst firing is your friend. I'll also have to show you the slot system works soon. Most classes and units don't have slots to use, but the standard armor infantry shooter unit does, which we will go show you right now. And he has a whole bunch of weapons you can use. I really don't like how up in this view you have no way of picking a
Go!
picking which like turning around the camera. So I can't. So we're gonna go get myself killed, and then respawn, and then I'll show you exactly how the slot system works. Basically, you see that 1, 2, 3 over there. That's determined on your rank. That determines how many of the slots you can use, and each one of those slots can be filled with a variety of weapons. Something I haven't mentioned yet. We're doing a giveaway for this game. If you are playing this and you do think it's kind of neat, you should play it. You should participate in our giveaway. We got 2 copies to give to the community. The contest will be going up. Has actually probably already gone up before this video has, if I have planned things out the way I think I have. And nice little, our standard kind of fun, easy little bullshit contests. This one will be who can make the most absurd challenge in a southern accent via comment. If you think you've got it in you to challenge me to something absolutely fucking ridiculous, I look forward to hearing it. It is totally possible to take down Zeppelins, by the way, with a soldier, and it remains one of my favorite things to do in this game. Which is why I'm going to chase this fucker to the ends of the earth and try to shoot him down. You can have a lot of dumb fun in this game. I'm gonna get you, Zeppelin! Fuck you, Zeppelin! And again, good Civil War music. Oh, he disappeared, what? Ah, damn. Alright. That'd be Michael up there in that Zeppelin. Alright, well there's another Zeppelin. That's just as good. Yeah, I mean, I think this game's really analogous to something like Mountain Blade, or maybe Minecraft, just in terms of like early games that are kind of feel like maybe shouldn't have been released in the state they are, but because they're in that state, I think there's going to be a lot of kind of like janky, like not quite ready fun that you don't quite get with every game. And it's the sort of thing that, give it a few months with patching and community involvement, and this game is going to be something entirely different, but kind of awesome because of all that collaborative effort. I'm gonna kill you, Zeppelin. Also, if you're like me and not super great at team-based shooters, now's a good time to get into this game, because with the small amount of people, you can get a good KDR ratio just from killing AI. Oh, I'm completely out of ammo. Fun. Alright, so I want to show how that slot system works. That's still the thing I want to do. We'll wait for respawn. I generally just switch to the next unit because that's way easier. So yeah, we've got the slot system. I have not unlocked the ability to use extra slots yet, but in the first slot you can switch between all sorts of things. You got a couple different assault rifles, you got the knife, RPG, which don't pick the RPG right now, it's not working. Last time I tried it, it wasn't working. Medic kit, paratorch, sniper rifle. Problem is there's no first-person view for anything with a scope, which is kind of not great. Again, game needs to be fixed. So we're gonna run around with this knife because, yeah, I'm an effective soldier. It's like I'm playing Russian attack. Gonna go stab somebody after running for about a mile. Should go run to the closer point. But running to that point all the way over there, probably not a smart plan. So yeah, I don't want to make excuses for this game, though I certainly feel like I have been a little bit. But it truly is a neat game with a neat concept. if you like this kind of thing, you like the indie scene, I really do recommend at least keeping your eye on it. It is only $10, which maybe a little pricey just right now. For some people, I know for me it might be a little pricey right now. But again, if this is your kind of thing, keep an eye on it, because I guarantee, I have a real strong feeling that a month, hell, maybe even a week from now, depending on how soon that patch comes out, this might be a very different and probably a better game. It's certainly worth keeping attention paid to. I think the developer did some really cool stuff here. There's some really awesome, just basic concepts that I really want to see expanded, because I think they're going to get real cool. All right, I am really. Oh, something. Yeah, I didn't even see the shot. I didn't get stabbed with a knife. That's sad. All right, let's close this out with a one unit that's the most useless in this game, and I've never actually seen use for it. If there's on this map, sometimes they spawn, sometimes they don't. Looks like they didn't spawn this time. Sometimes there's the boat, the USS Cairo, but the problem is, oh, here they are. Here we go. They're relegated to the water, but there's very few things that are actually like close to the water. Much like the idea of using an ironclad. There's so few maps that take use of it. Alright, someone should go tell King Hunt that you can't spawn armies in this game. This mode is entirely RTS. I'm gonna be nice. Me and Michael just like, come on, man. Alright, well, I'm not here to teach this guy how to play this game. And I think we've kind of shown everything we're going to show. This game, honestly, it's a little bit of a mess right now, but it's a very entertaining mess. And if that's the kind of thing you like, and honestly, I can see a lot of reasons to like that kind of thing, it's worth checking out. I have a feeling this is going to be a much different and much better game very soon. It's worth keeping an eye on. Radioactive Games, I think you've done some really cool stuff, and keep it up. I checked out the forums last night, and some people are saying some very, very harsh things about this game and the developer in general, and don't let it get you down. You've done some cool stuff here, and I'm looking forward to seeing exactly where this goes. So, yeah. This is Halfbeard's HUD, and this is Gettysburg Armored Warfare. You can check it out on Steam, and be sure to check out our giveaway contest tomorrow. Today, I mean, in which we'll be giving away a couple copies to people who are open-minded enough to check out something that's, you know, a little janky. Anyways, that's Halfbeard's HUD, and we're out.